In the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful, I extend my greetings to the great nation of Iran. The first point I would like to make is to sincerely praise the admirable and commendable conduct of our dear people during the recent challenging situation that the enemies created for our country. The Iranian nation demonstrated that it is dignified, courageous, and discerning of the times. The great demonstration that the people showed to the world on the day of the Gadi celebration was truly remarkable. The gatherings of the people, the marches by the people in just these past few days, their presence at Friday prayers, and after the prayers, their marches, all of these reflect the growth of the Iranian nation and the consolidation of rationality and spirituality, accompanied by courage and awareness of the times within our dear nation. I thank God that, praise be to Allah, He has endowed this faithful nation with such spiritual and material capabilities and resources. I feel it is necessary to mention here that beautiful act and the meaningful gesture made by that female television presenter in the face of the enemy's attack. By proclaiming takbir and in fact presenting a symbol of the nation's strength to the entire world. This was a historic event. It is an extremely valuable incident. The second important point to note is that this incident, namely the utterly foolish and deeply malicious act of aggression by the Zionist regime against our country, occurred at a time when government officials were actively engaged in indirect, mediated negotiations with the American side. There was absolutely nothing on Iran's part to indicate that a military action or any harsh, forceful move was actually taking place. Of course, from the very beginning, it was suspected that the United States was also involved in this malicious act by the Zionist regime. And with the recent statements they've been making, this suspicion is growing stronger day by day. The Iranian nation stands firm against an imposed war, just as it has stood firm until now. And it will stand firm against an imposed peace as well. The Iranian nation will never submit to forced surrender by anyone. I expect those with intellect, those with the power of speech and especially those connected to public discourse and global media to express these concepts, to clarify them, to make them clear to their audiences, and not to allow the enemy to distort the truth with its deceptive propaganda. The Zionist enemy has truly made a very big mistake. They have indeed committed a major and serious crime and must absolutely be punished. And they are in fact being punished. Right now, they are being punished. The punishment that the Iranian people and our armed forces have inflicted and are inflicting on this wicked enemy and have plans for in the future, the punishment is severe and has weakened him. The very fact that American friends are stepping in and making statements is a sign of their weakness, a sign of their incapacity. And finally, the last point is that recently the President of the United States has started making threats against us. He not only threatens us, but also, in a crude and unacceptable manner, quickly demands that the Iranian people surrender to him. When one sees these things, it is truly astonishing. First of all, threats should be made against those who are actually afraid of them. The Iranian people have shown that they do not become fearful in the face of threats from those who threaten them. Do not weaken and do not grieve. You will be superior if you are believers. The Iranian nation truly believes in this. Threats have no effect. In the behavior of the Iranian nation, in the thinking of the Iranian nation. Secondly, telling the Iranian people to come and surrender is not a reasonable statement. Those who are wise and know Iran, who know the Iranian people, who know Iran's history, no one like that would ever utter such words. Surrender to what? The Iranian nation is not one to surrender. We do not attack anyone, and under no circumstances do we accept anyone's aggression, nor will we ever surrender to anyone's aggression. This is the logic of the Iranian nation. This is the spirit of the Iranian nation. And of course, the Americans, those who are familiar with the politics of this region, know that America's involvement in this matter is 100% to its own detriment. The harm that it will suffer in this regard will be far greater than any damage that Iran might incur. If America enters this arena, it takes military action in this field, the damage it will suffer will be irreparable. Without a doubt, I say to our dear nation, always keep this noble verse in mind. Life, thanks to God, is proceeding as normal. Do not, under any circumstances, let the enemy feel, even for a moment, that you are in any way afraid of them. You feel weak. If the enemy senses that you are afraid of them, they will never let go of you. Continue with the same strength and determination you have shown so far. Those who are responsible for providing services, those who interact with the people, those who are responsible for promotional and explanatory activities should carry out their work with strength and continue doing so, and place their trust in Almighty God. And victory comes only from Allah, the Almighty, the Wise. And Almighty God will most certainly grant victory to the Iranian nation, to the truth, and to what is right. God willing, peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you.